Look, things are not looking good. It's final season at U of T, one of the most dreaded parts of the school year. And as a senior, I think I've let my guard down. I have one last big final exam, one worth almost 50% of my grade, and I only have one day to study for it, start to finish. Now, I want to say it's partially the fault of other exams and assignments, but yeah, no, it's also my bad. This isn't my typical type of content, but I'm gonna vlog through this entire day of cramming. Only time will tell. Let's get started. We are within 29 minutes of the final exam. Whew. I'm at an odd calm right now. I can feel like the nerves creeping up, but I'm trying to like push it down. It's gonna be a long 3 hours. Before we begin, this video is brought to you by UPDF, a comprehensive AI-integrated PDF solution for all your college student needs. UPDF comes with direct editing, annotation, conversion, and signing features, plus many more, all tied together with generative AI features. It's compatible across all platforms and is a much more affordable alternative to Adobe Acrobat. Personally, UPDF has been a ton of help during this final season. As a student who heavily relies on lectures and class notes, I'm able to keep up with lectures and review the content so much more effectively. Let me show you what I mean. Here I've dug out some old class notes from my Intro to CS course, and direct editing has never been easier. You can directly highlight, underline, and even the squiggly outline I use to indicate an unclear concept, as well as over 100 stickers and other tools. Sometimes there's words I don't understand, and I can just look it up on the spot. And of course, flexible text and pen annotations. For me, as a computer science student, it's pretty amazing to see how UPDF uses AI to make things easier for everyone. Here's a blurb from my entrepreneurship course textbook, and it's a lot to take in. I can select the text and have UPDF give me a concise summary of what's actually important to understand. There are so many features in UPDF. But here are some of my go-tos that have really helped me out. UPDF lets you easily combine several PDFs, compress the file size so that it meets the maximum limit, convert your PDF into editable Word, Excel, and PowerPoint file types, to name a few, and sign. For waivers and forms, this one's a necessity. There's nothing better than having all my needs met in one convenient place. Now's the best time to get UPDF to optimize for your school semester. UPDF is free to try, and for all of these features and more, UPDF is offering a limited 63% discount on their Pro version. Just scroll to the link in the description and check it out for yourself. And now, back to the final exam.
The sun goes up, I'm sorry for cutting it. I don't do love, I generally get away. I've been living like this, living like this, living like this. I've been living like this. 담배 빨아, 나 brand new 못 take it back. 어제부터 취해서 집에 가래. Are you thinking about
Morning. It's a bit over 9 o'clock right now. I initially set my alarm for 8 o'clock, but it was so hard to get up. Decided to just give myself a bit more time so that I can be a bit more productive today. Yeah, today's the day. Pretty much be studying for all of it. Here's the situation. For my last finals, I'm in this computer science course. It has to do with like databases. Generally shouldn't be a hard course. The only issue is like after midterms happened and I just mentally checked out of the course. I didn't go to too many of the classes after midterms because I told myself I could just catch up during final season. And now it is final season. In fact, it's the last day of final season. The tough part is the exam is worth 46% of the class. If I whiff this finals, like it's basically all for nothing. So last night I stayed up, calculate the marks breakdown, put it right here. My goal right now is just to aim for 4.0 in this course. I'm just behind like 50% of the course content. So a big part of today, we're gonna try to catch up on work. But for that, we're gonna quickly have some breakfast. I actually prepped some breakfast last night, so let me show you guys that. It's the night before my whole study day. If you guys know me, I don't typically eat breakfast. So for me, it just never made sense. Like I would just wait and eat a big lunch. But obviously it's not the most healthy. One of my friends, Andrea, and my roommate, Kevin, they're both really big on eating oats. bought some oats, learned how to make overnight oats, which is honestly really easy. May as well put this in the vlog. And it's all done. Here's to a good morning tomorrow.
The sun goes up, I'm sorry, forgot a name. I don't do love, but 쟤는 내 away. I've been living like this, living like this.
So last night, I also started making a study plan. Basically, figure out exactly what I have to do today. If any of you guys are in school right now, like maybe you're taking the same class as me. The class I'm taking is CSC 343. It's a database course. So the first thing that I need to do like right away this morning is just to learn all of the misconcepts, everything that the teacher taught after the midterm. You go through all the lecture slides, the notes, and at least like the practice problems to make sure that whatever the teacher did teach, like I know how to deal with it. I'm guessing that'll take me like a few hours at least in the morning. After that, I'm gonna have to review the midterm concepts. Even though I think I had a pretty good grasp on the midterm, like I don't remember what we did even by now. Teacher for this course is amazing. She hosted a prep session last Friday and she released all the notes from that prep session online. So after that, I'm gonna review the prep session notes. If I have time, I'm gonna review the assignments that I did. We had 3 big assignments this semester, but honestly, if I'm just too tired or if it's already too late by then, I'll probably skip it. Lastly, I definitely have to review past exams. I'm pretty sure it's the same for you guys, but past exams is that's what helps me the most. I'm gonna try to knock through a few of those and just learn from my mistakes as I'm doing the practice exams. Hopefully that'll give me enough for tomorrow. It's honestly looking really daunting right now. I think we just need to start it. Gonna quickly finish this and then we're gonna head off to a library.
There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free.
Okay, it's currently 9:56 a.m. Really need to get started now. I have this nice little like Toronto Public Library, cool space. I'm gonna try to grind here for at least like 2 hours before I go back and get some lunch in my system. But let me show you guys the organization of my teacher, which is once again just awesome. So in my class, my teacher has this entire lectures page, sorted by lecture, all of the PDFs that she's gone through in class and stuff. So I have week 9, week 10, week 11, 12, 13 to catch up on.
To compare with pure imagination.
Alright, the time is 12:01. Basically been here for about 2 hours now, and things are going much slower than I would like. I'd say maybe halfway through reviewing the content I've missed. The good thing is that, like I mentioned before, there were 3 assignments in this class. I feel like I've caught up to a point where I've covered all the content that we had to do in the assignments. Realistically, come on, that should be like 90% of the school content. Gonna go home for lunch now, take a quick mental break, and then go find some cafe or a library campus. What I've been doing so far is just doing some of these big example problems, which take a lot of time. But my rationale is if I can do these big example problems, like I don't even need to do all of the tedious small ones because I should know my stuff. I knew I wouldn't want to cook too much today, so prep some food beforehand. Today we're eating leftovers, spaghetti.
Coaching me 400 rats ain't shit, but it's show to me. I'm on the road and I bet that you're hoe with me. When I'm in traffic, it's always a pole with me. Pillsbury, man, I keep doing with me.
Give me the tea.
And I ain't even pull my pants down. Jump in the box and slide to the other side. It's always a man down. Draw down. Hands in the air, nigga, make one move, get gunned down. Giving out smoke so long, they don't even want to talk no more, they just run down.
The time is now 2:07. I got a call from the bank literally in the middle of lunchtime. Had to take care of whole issues and errands there, so got to the cafe a lot later than I would have liked. My exam is tomorrow at 2 p.m, so we've officially passed the 24-hour mark. It's happening soon. This is my second latte of the day. For some reason, I think that number is gonna keep going up.
Because I'm very invested in shots.
Push the fucking pack off of the porch or break a pound down. Get the scrap if it happen to blow, it makes a round sound.
Okay, right now is 3:09. Approximately an hour has passed. That second half went a lot better than I expected. I think the concepts are just a lot more straightforward for me. I keep saying how great this teacher is. If you guys are in CS at U of D, Diane Horton is one of the best professors out there. She linked all of her old recorded lectures, like back during COVID, and everything was online. I missed a chunk of lectures, but the ones I actually needed, what I've been doing over the past half an hour, just go through these old lectures, and it actually helped me out so much. Hit a point where we caught up, and now I'm gonna go back and review everything I did before the midterm, because that was also just such a long time ago. I actually need to start looking into code, into SQL calls, relational algebra, stuff like that. We're not close to finishing yet, but huge milestones, huge milestones. Got another call from the bank. This is actually the worst day for this to be happening, but right now I need to walk to another branch and just take care of that. I really want to just leave this and deal with it tomorrow. That's to do with a missing credit card, so I kind of need to take care of this like ASAP. Probably gonna make a quick stop home. It doesn't make sense to find another library right before dinner, and I just want to sleep, man.
As soon as I'm ready, I'll be on my way. To get a taste of your loving, I'll be here to stay.
It's about 6:25. I wasn't gonna cook dinner today, but I'm heading back to Vancouver like right after my final exam, basically. So I realized I still have some groceries that I need to clear out. It's not gonna make anything too complicated. Gonna use up whatever I still have in my fridge and probably head on campus and get some more studying done tonight.
Dozens of roses and plenty of days. Trust me when I say that yours are not the same. Oh, I know that it's scary to feel like you're in love, but baby, it's been quite a while since I felt something special. So won't you be my somebody new?
Whew, that was the boost I needed. Just gonna pack up my stuff again and head out. I don't know if you could tell by now, but I really don't like studying at home. So next stop is campus library. Got my third tea latte of the day, and we're almost at the library. Typically during final season, I wouldn't even come on campus to study just because it's usually so packed. Like every library, everyone suddenly just wants to use the facilities around this time of the year. But both like fortunately and unfortunately, my finals falls on like literally one of the last possible days. So there really aren't too many people like at school who have finals now, which is why I think this would be a good last place to grind. Honestly, like the vibes here are kind of cool at nighttime. I don't come here when it's dark much. Oh, and it's starting to snow a little bit.
So I started to think about the plans I made the day unpaid, and you just can't call a spade a spade. I watched the moon let it run.
Currently 8:17, getting into evening time now. I think I can get a solid like 2 or 3 hours in this library before it closes and they kick me out. I have some final review to do from the review sessions that I was talking about, and gonna try to do some of those past exams. They have a lot of final exams available to us. Like it just keeps going on. Obviously I won't be doing all of them, but I think instead of trying to like study everything and just predicting what's going to be on the test, I'm just going to go through a lot of practice exams and try to find trends so that I know like what information I'm actually lacking for tomorrow. I think when I ultimately go home will depend on like when I feel ready, but hey, I'm fully prepped to just stay up as long as I need to. It's 10:40 and I'm still working on this stupid final exam. The first one, by the way, there was just an announcement at the library that the library's like closing down, but still need to study. Joined here by Victor. I think we're just gonna hit up another school building. How are you doing?
Stressed. definitely not prepared and burnt out because it's my last exam.
Same. It's like, I just want to go home, man. Final push.
We started off in such a nice place. We were talking the same language.
Oh, there's just nothing good to say right now. The wind is blowing. It's cold. It's late. It's dark.
And it started snowing.
And it starts snowing. Is the TTC even open right now?
No. Yeah, I think I might Uber.
Wait, Loki, I might just Uber
way
to you.
too far.
Wait, what is happening? The wind just got like 10 times faster. Do you see the light flickering? Like, it is 11:01. Let's keep at it. Welcome. We have a new member. At this point, like, I'm just getting tired. I'm not even doing the questions full on. Do you guys ever go through practice exams and you're just like, yeah, no, I feel like I could do that one. You're like doing your head and you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna write this one because I know how to do it. I'm doing that for almost every question right now.
2 more diagrams to go through.
Okay.
And I'm ready.
How long do you think that's gonna take?
4 more hours. But I'm planning to just, go home, wake up early. You know?
Okay, see, I'm a firm believer. The second the thought enters your mind of like, oh yeah, I'll just wake up early and do it, like, you've already lost. You're basically just forfeiting your right to study. Like, I've never actually woken up early. Time is 2:10. It's honestly not that late, but I'm just mentally checked out by now. I honestly think I'm in a pretty decent spot. I don't expect to do too much cramming tomorrow. I think maybe if I put like 1 more hour in tomorrow, like, I'll be in a pretty good spot. Once again, like, I'm not aiming for 100% at this. Like, I think I just need above high 70s. But for now, like, I just want to sleep. The Uber has been called, so see you guys back home. It is 3:02. Just set my alarm. I'm gonna try to get at least like a solid 7 hours of sleep. I just need to make sure I'm alert enough to get through my 3-hour exam tomorrow. Good night. I'll see you guys for the big day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Slept a bit more than I probably should have, but it's the big day finally. Gonna quickly finish getting ready, grab some lunch, and then there's some things I really need to review.
Oh my, she's a long way from suburban towns. Came to the city for the love, got her hurting now. Oh my, she's a long way from suburban towns. Long way, really long.
Can I also get the sweet potato mash?
Small town love, fall down love. Not medicated, drink too much, think too much. Thoughts drowning me. Self-love, he don't love himself. Tryna love me, cuff me. Told the truth to him, he don't trust me.
Got tea prep for my exam. Gonna bring a bottle of water too, just in case. I don't want to just drink tea. My house is a mess right now. A sink full of dishes that I'm not gonna touch right now. I'm also like 10% done packing because I'm leaving for my flight like pretty soon after my finals. Just a lot of things I'm neglecting right now, but important things first. The time is 1:31. We are within 29 minutes of the final exam. Just walking to campus now. Whew. I'm at an odd calm right now. I can feel like the nerves creeping up, but I'm trying to like push it down. It's gonna be a long 3 hours. It's definitely not the best idea to bring a big camera into the exam room and start filming. I'm gonna try to get some clips on my phone, so I'll move you guys to that camera. god. It is extremely cold. Finished the final. There is so much to unpack here. For starters, everything that I thought was going to be hard on the exam, that I was bracing myself for, turned out to be very easy. So that was a good thing. Bad thing is, everything that I thought wouldn't be on the final, that I just assumed was like a passing by remark of the teacher, or like was an insignificant part of the slide, just randomly showed up on the exam. There's just so many of them, so I'm hoping they didn't add up too much. I'm so happy I'm done though. I'm so happy I'm done. After I reviewed the ones I really want to review, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, the vibe. I hate the finals vibe. At one point I was trying to like trick my mind. I was saying things to myself like, it's one of the last finals you're ever gonna take. Enjoy this experience, like soak it up. No, there's nothing to enjoy about it. Not sure what I'm gonna do now. Well, I need a pack. Gonna have a nice dinner, and pretty soon after, gonna head off to the airport. I'm gonna take some time to myself. Talk to you guys in a bit. I don't really have an outro, but that wraps up the video. It's all done now. I basically have not rested much since my finals, so just gonna sleep on the plane ride home. I'll see you guys soon. Stay safe. Happy holidays. Ciao.
Me, oh my, she's a long way from suburban towns. Came to the city for the love, gotta hurt it now. Oh my, she's a long.
And then gonna do it all again next semester.